Hi, I'm Jackson Vieth. I am a Mechatronics engineer. Today I'm going to be telling you what Mechatronics is, why it's important, and why you should consider going down that career path. First off, what is Mechatronics engineering? Mechatronics is defined as the use of a combination of mechanical, electrical, computer, and software skills to work with smart technologies such as robotics, automated guided systems, and computer integrated manufacturing equipment. What that basically means is that they're trying to make you the jack of all trades engineer. They want you to have those mechanical, electrical, and software engineering skills. What that might look like in practice is working with an electrical and a mechanical system and trying to integrate those two pieces together to overall work together in a factory. I would simplify this down to working with robotics and trying to automate a system. This skill set that they would try and teach you to learn is how to build up that robot and then how to program it to function. That's basically what the career is in general. And to answer the second question, why is it important? This is kind of the way that engineering is starting to evolve in the changing world. More and more is being expected of engineers every day when it comes to tasks they have to complete. They have to be able to do complex software and application skills along with mechanical tasks. This is just the way that the manufacturing world is moving. Ever since, let's use COVID for example. And during COVID, a bunch of employees got laid off and factories had to shut down. Well, factories saw this and now we're having issues hiring employees to come back on. So your managers in your manufacturing world don't really want to rely on operators anymore, and they would rather rely on robotics and fully automating their systems. You ever have to shut down, a robot doesn't have to take a break unless you have to work on it for maintenance. So for that reason, this is a job that's very much in high demand right now. This is the future of the manufacturing world. But this is why employers might be interested in why you should be a mechatronics engineer, but why should you be interested in it? Well, like I just said, it's in very high demand. So you'd be able to go down whatever avenue you desire. It's a very versatile degree. You're going to be learning skill sets in all three of those fields, whether it's mechanical, electrical, or software. If you like one in particular, you can go down that route. You can become a full-fledged electrical engineer or mechanical engineer or materials engineer. You can go down any of those career paths. You could even, just with the skill set that you'd acquire from being a mechatronics engineer, you could also go down unrelated career paths. Let's say you decided engineering isn't for you. You're really passionate about accounting or teaching, or you want to go into management or business. With the skills that you're learning in mechatronics, you can branch out into any of these fields and have high success. It is what you make of it. It can be hands-on, working on machines, or it can be hands-off. You're working off on a computer all day. So it is really what you make of it. And now kind of get into the money aspect of it. What does this look like financially? How much are you going to be making out of college? Well, it is what you make of it. I know it's not the answer you want to hear, but if you decide to go down a route where you're working a very entry-level, low-scale manufacturing engineering job, you can make your low 50s in the $50,000 range. Or you could go your big tech software engineer and put in the time and effort to do that and make six figures, something in that range, like 100,000. Or you could fall anywhere in between that gap. And that also varies if you want to progress your career and maybe go get your graduates. That'll boost your salary by about $10,000 to $20,000. Or you could later on keep on working and go into management, and then you're making well over 6 figures. So I'll give you an example just for me personally. I decided to use those core mechatronics skills. So combining all of those, and the best fit for a mechanical, electrical, and software engineer to me was working with robotics and controls. So I'm going to be working as a controls design engineer, and I'll be making something between the 50 and 100K, right in the middle, right out of college. It's definitely going to be on the higher end of what your average engineering graduate at Purdue is going to be making for controls. And so that's the route I chose. I'm going to be doing very cool things like programming robots, getting to work on separate systems. I'm going to be touring separate factories all around, getting my hands on every pot, and that's something that's available to you. You're going to be able to go work for food and beverage, healthcare, work in any kind of the automotive industry. You can go down any of those avenues. You could work in many different places. This is a very high demand job. And I'll warn you, moving forward with this degree, college isn't going to teach you everything. They're going to teach you a little bit of everything. So I would highly advise you to go out, go do an internship, specialize in what you want to be doing in your career, learn those skills outside of school so you'll be prepared for the workforce later on. Thank you. That's my time.